When we talk about dialogue, many people misunderstand what it means. Have you ever experienced that? Dialogue is not agreement, it's not politeness, and it's not pretending that everything is fine. Real dialogue is uncomfortable because it asks something of us before it gives anything back. It asks us to stay present when we want to withdraw, to listen when we'd rather defend, to remain human when it would be easier to reduce the other person to a label. And that's why dialogue disappears precisely when we need it the most. When fear is high, when identities feel threatened, when the stakes feel personal. In those moments, silence feels safer than saying the wrong thing. But silence doesn't calm conflict. It hands the conversation to the loudest voices in the room. Dialogue is not about convincing. It's about keeping the space open long enough for complexity to survive. But dialogue is not limitless. It requires patience, respect for the humanity of others, and a willingness to listen and not just to speak. Dialogue doesn't mean every idea deserves a platform. It means that every person is treated as human. The moment a conversation denies someone else's dignity, it stops being a dialogue. Dialogue also asks something deeper. The ability to admit that our understanding is incomplete. To hold our beliefs without turning them into weapons. To stay curious even when we feel certain. Because the moment we believe we fully understand the other, or ourselves for that matter, dialogue collapses. Extremism thrives where complexity collapses. It doesn't need truth, it needs certainty. And certainty grows when no one dares to ask difficult questions out loud. And this is why spaces matter. Not online outrage, not slogans, not debates designed to win, but spaces where people can speak without being expelled from the room for thinking differently. Spaces where disagreement doesn't mean exclusion, but where respect is non-negotiable. Dialogue doesn't make societies quiet, it makes them resilient. Because when people keep talking, extremism has to compete. And when it has to compete, it loses its power. The question isn't whether dialogue is difficult. That we know. The question is whether we can afford to lose it. Think about that, and thank you for listening.